Okay, everybody, let's see if I can stay on topic. Deliver the experience. We're going to call in Charlie Kirk and Tucker Carlson to assist in the educational pieces of where we're headed here. Steve Jobs did not deliver a presentation. He offered an experience. Imagine visiting New York City to watch an award-winning play on Broadway. Imagine that really fast, please. You would expect to see multiple characters, elaborate stage props, stunning visual backgrounds, and one glorious moment when you knew that the money you spent on the ticket was well worth it. Does anyone experience that when you're watching Charlie D'Amelio on stage? You might be brainwashed if you said yes. And if you're filming during the performance, there's a fucking problem in Broadway. And if your tickets aren't selling, it's also because you are not performing and you are destroying Broadway because you keep hiring people like Brett Cooper. In Act 2, you will discover that a Steve Jobs presentation contained each of these elements, which helped Jobs create a strong emotional connection between himself and his audience. So he had multiple characteristics. He had elaborate stage props, which was always the Apple, anything Apple. That's the stage prop. He wanted you to know that the stage prop was the Apple, which is why he always had the clear backgrounds. So everybody should be looking at these people with whitewashed background, focusing solely on the person in the video or the picture, and know who they are showing up for you as. Like, what is their reasoning for doing their shit? It's because they're selfish as fuck. It's like clear. It's so fucking clear. Stunning visual backgrounds, and one glorious, that would be like the tall ceilings. And one glorious moment when you knew that the money you spent on the ticket was well worth it. That would be something like, something like that. Whoa! Wow! Just as in Act 1, each scene will be followed by a summary of specific tangible lessons that can easily today. Following is a short description of each scene in this act. Simplification is key feature in all of Apple's designs because it's very complex on how to create. Their shit's not complex. Their shit's literally, the confusion comes in and I'm like, how in the fuck are you falling for that shit? They're literally ruining your lives. Your lives and your careers are ending slowly. You're dying inside. You're going to die young because you thought Monovan was more important than an American. I'm the American. That is a Middle Eastern piece of shit bitch. And you all chose the fucking bitches from Armenian over your American fellow citizen that you went to 3rd grade with. And the bitch still won't stop. And that's for the dude with the watch's wife. They're fucking possessed. They're hosts to fucking aliens. They're shallow as shit. They're fucking mentally crazy. They're fucking crazy as shit. They have no self-control, no self-worth. They're completely insecure. There's no talking or taming these fucking women. And it's all off the back of this fucking influence shit. Now imagine where the little whores in high school, where they're going to be in 20 to 30 years when my little Rustin becomes a fucking adult and what he's going to have to deal with because of Gary Vee and the fact that he brought a fucking Persian whore into the faces of all of Americans so that he could fucking grow his fucking nasty ass fucking life. Every slide was simple, visual, and engaging. Dress up your numbers. Data is meaningless without context. Jobs made statistics come alive. And most important, discuss numbers in context that was relevant to the audience. Oh, the context of which you live or relevance to the audience. So Kamala Harris actually taught you how to be selfish. The context of which you live or the relevance, the numbers in the context that was relevant in the audience. So Kamala Harris and Joe Biden were self-centered, selfish people who stole from you, and you were like, yes, baby, I love you. Let me make a video. Okay. Go take a look at VCon 2022, Gary V. That is going to burn in your fucking brain until you acknowledge what you fucking did to me. Use amazingly zippy words, the mere mortals who experience an unbelievable... Oh, wow, really? It's so unbelievable. Ooh, what, erotica? No, that actually is private between a husband and a wife. Not sure why Mona Van would want to spread her legs like filth and give somebody the erotica or seduction. That's between two people. The mere mortals experience was unbelievable. That's seduction. That doesn't belong in this country. It doesn't belong anywhere in the world, honestly. That's alien shit, and your asses should be on fire right now in pain. But that's what the feelings they get out of LA when they buy a purse or when they get a man to tell them how hot they are. You're so hot. Wow. Steve Jobs' presentation found it cool, amazing, and awesome. That's pretty normal. That's pretty cool. That's amazing. That's awesome. These are just some of the zippy words Jobs used frequently. Actually, y'all, and then you try to copy my shit. Ain't is a word I added into my vocabulary to put a knife in your throats. Because I never say the word ain't. Find out why Jobs used the words he did and why they worked. Well, they worked because I liked using them. Yeah, we got Crystal Ferrier who will not go the fuck away. Which tells you that she's codependent and unprofessional and is literally psycho. She's fucking psycho. We all knew you were psycho in high school, and we know you're fucking psycho now. Your law degree don't mean shit to me. Donald Trump, what do you have to say about that? What kind of fucking demon does that bitch have? Share the stage. Make some videos. Try something. Open your fucking mouth. Oh, but what you're going to do is you're going to try to compete with a Mona Van or a Kendall. Apple is a rare company whose fortunes are closely tied to its co-founder. So you're telling me that I'm in a small town here and the bitch off of the island who has a job as a yoga teacher is going viral in this town and my shit ain't going viral? The bitches at Howard Family Dental, you're going to tell me that my shit ain't going viral when the bitches over in the island are fucking going viral. So what does that fucking tell you about the community that you all built? I don't know who those fucking people are. I don't know the people that went viral in this town. So what does that fucking tell you? That they're changing the way we live our lives here into fucking violence, you motherfucking bitch. And you don't give a shit about that because you're too busy worried about your fucking vajayjay and what clit's gonna get licked by what dude. Unsafe. It's unsafe to live anywhere in the world now. Unsafe. Because of your women. And you just sat there and let it happen to all of us. And you said you were a man? Despite the fact that Apple has a deep bench of brilliant leaders, many observers say that when Jobs was alive, Apple was a one-man show, perhaps, but Jobs treated presentations as a symphony. Well, yeah, generally you would think that it'd be a collaborative team of people working together to create community. However, you're fucking selfish as shit. You're unworkable with. There's no talking to you. You're selfish, you're low class, and you're fucking lazy. So you all dictate for everybody else to do shit, and then you just stand there with your tits hanging out saying, ooh, 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 that's hot. I'm such a woman. I'm in charge. You ain't in charge. You ain't in fucking charge, bitches.